Hi, everyone. I am so glad you are with us. I am so sorry that we had a little delay and had to work this out a little different, but we are so thrilled to have you here. My name is Jan, and I am a mom and a spouse and a friend and a back surgery warrior and also a Lyme disease survivor, still actively treating Lyme disease. The past year has been absolutely awful for me. Some of you know, and some of you don't know. But it just seemed like the more things I tried to do to help my body get better, the worse it got. It just, I did 8 weeks of antibiotics to try to get this Lyme under control. And I mean, it was like everything else was falling apart. My gut was all out of whack. I could not get out of bed. I was weak. I was dizzy, nauseous. You would think after 8 weeks of antibiotics, you would feel better, but I was not. And I just felt like I had to take my health into my own hands, essentially. And so I went out searching for an answer. I prayed on it. I prayed that God would guide me in a direction for health and healing, and just please put something in front of me that can help me. And honestly, the very next day, I stumbled across this amazing Nrf2 activation, and I said immediately, sign me up. I will try anything. I was absolutely desperate. And after 5 weeks, I am, gosh, so much better. Like, I actually am feeling like myself again. And I know that I still have like some more to go, and there's definitely some more healing that can take place. Um, but I tell you, this is incredible. So I am just so excited for my sweet friend Jenny Crane to tell you guys more about the science here and about the product. And I hope that you can't hear my dogs. They're running around in circles. So anyway, Jenny, I'm going to hand it over to you so you can give them the science here, and we will.
Yes. Well, thank you, Jan. Can you guys hear me? Just give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I am going to share my screen here, and I just want to thank you all for taking the time out today to be with us. I so respect Jan. We've known each other for a very short amount of time, but to see all that this woman has walked through with her health, and just to know that she is one of the most kind and authentic people that I've met. I'm so thankful, that she was put in front of this information and that we've been able to connect through this powerful biohacking science. So I just appreciate you so much, Jan. I appreciate every single person that's watching this information here tonight. You've been invited to see something that is literally changing the way that we live our lives. It's changed my life when I found this information. 7 years ago, I was as well searching for an answer with my health. And when I saw this information, I really looked into the science and the research. I knew that there was something special here. And so I, 7 years ago, was told that I was going to need a pacemaker. I was 30 years old. I was born with a genetic heart condition, very severe, and so dealing with pretty severe health condition. And so when my sister-in-law shared this information with me, I was listening. I didn't want to go the route to where I made a decision with my health that I would never be able to take back. And I knew the healing power of my body. So I knew that there was an answer out there. And so I'm so thankful that I was shared this information with. And I'm just going to dive into the science here because for many of you that are watching this for the first time, I know that's what you came here to see tonight. So we are going to be talking about activation versus supplementation. Now, many of you, oh my goodness, many of you have actually heard for years and years and years that supplementation is the way to go. Now, activating the body, we really know that activating the body is the more powerful tool here. So our body was created with its own healing mechanism. So I want you to ask yourself as we're kicking off this presentation here tonight, why is it that most of the planet is feeling so bad? Why is disease on the rise, right? Ask yourself. Autism is 1 in 50 now. Cancer is 1 in 3. And we are looking at our younger and younger generations looking at being put on pharmaceutical drugs earlier and earlier. So ask yourself, why is this happening? When I was, looking at my own health condition, I had already been eating healthy. I'd been doing the things. My husband's a private chef, so we were already nutritionally on track. But why was I having these issues with my body? So ask yourself. And I want to tell you guys, we are being hijacked day in and day out. The pollution in our air, the water we're drinking, the foods that we're eating, the herbicides and pesticides in our food source. This is happening, and we're every single day being presented with a toxic load on our body. And the EMFs in our cell phone, I know that I, am on my cell phone probably 10 out of the 24 hours in the day, as most people are. Even our children, right? They're connected to their cell phones. So we are literally being hijacked day in and day out. And we are going to ask you today with this information to look at health and to look at the root cause of disease. So what we are going to be teaching you about is it's all about getting to the root problems. So many times when we're going to the doctor today, we're being prescribed something to mask a symptom. And that really isn't accomplishing much in our lives and in our bodies. So we know that every time our body is presented with a disease or some sort of symptom, there is really a root cause. It's our body calling out to us and telling us, look, why is the body, having eczema of the skin? Why are these side effects happening? So what we're doing in sharing this information is causing a paradigm shift for people to understand that to get to the root cause and the root problem of their health, if there's health issues, it's really, important to start looking at our health this way. So we're going to get into what oxidative stress and inflammation is. I'm a total visual learner here. You can see the apple here on the left-hand side in comparison to what our cells look like when they're dealing with oxidative stress and inflammation. Now, there are over 200 diseases of the body linked to inflammation. And here you can see the graph on the right-hand side. Here, over 200 diseases. So imagine this, everything from our immune system to our brain, cancer, autoimmune issues. Autoimmune issues are on the rise. Chronic heart conditions, macular degeneration, diabetes, pretty much aging. So all of these things are linked to oxidative stress, free radical damage, and inflammation. Now, this is what's happening inside of our bodies as we are being exposed to this toxic load that we mostly don't have any control over. So what are the solutions for reducing oxidative stress? So I love this graph because it basically shows the difference between direct antioxidants and NRF2 activation. Now, this is the difference between activation versus supplementation. When we're consuming direct antioxidants here on the left, we're able to fight free radicals at a rate of 1-to-1, like a Dixie cup of water on a house fire. But when you're able to activate the NRF2 pathway in the body here on the right-hand side, you're able to fight free radicals at a rate of 1,000,000-to-1, like a fire hose in every room of the house. Now, I don't know about you, but in this day and age, to everything we're being exposed to within our food source and all of these things, I would take the fire hose any day of the week. So it's all about turning your body's own ability to heal itself. So we're looking at turning on the body's ability to produce its own antioxidant enzymes, things like catalase, glutathione, and superoxide dismutase. Now, if you haven't heard of these terms yet, it's very imperative that you write them down. But glutathione is one of the most important antioxidant enzymes that the body produces, and it is the only enzyme that can penetrate the blood-brain barrier. So the information that we're going to be sharing with you today is how to turn on your body's own production of glutathione. Now, you hear about this very consistently, that a lot of people go to naturopathic doctors and get IV glutathione, right? It's very expensive, and it's so much different when you're supplementing rather than when you're turning on your body's own ability to produce its own glutathione. Now, what is our top solution for this issue in the body? Well, here is our patented Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. If you see the 5 ingredients here on the bottom, It's combined of 5 plant ingredients: turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha. And this product is scientifically proven to reduce oxidative stress an average of 40% in 30 days. So we're not saying that Protandim is a miracle pill. We're saying it's a miracle body. When you're able to reduce the root cause of aging and disease by 40% in 30 days in the human body, that's really when our body has the tools to do what it needs to do in healing the body. And not only in healing the body, but for prevention. You know, we're really inspiring a future generation to look at health differently in prevention. So we get a lot of people that look at this product and get all excited about it and say, well, look, I need to share this with my mom that has cancer, and my dad has diabetes and all of these different diseases, when in essence, it's all about prevention. So not only is this product for people that are dealing with the disease process in the body, but it's for people that understand the importance of prevention in the body. So like I said, write down these key things here: superoxide dismutase, catalase, and glutathione. And it's really, really incredible. But the National Institute of Aging came out with a study that said that this product is scientifically proven to increase lifespan by 7%. Pretty powerful. So one of the important key concepts about Protandim is the synergy. Now, many people are like, oh my gosh, well, that's great. I already take turmeric. I already take milk thistle. You know, I drink green tea every day. Why should I take Protandim? Well, it's all about the synergy. It's all about the patents on the product, because Dr. McCord, when he was developing Protandim, he started with 40 herbs and he narrowed it down to 5. And this is basically like a combination lock. It's like building or baking a cake, right? If you're missing the flour, what's going to happen to your cake? It's going to fall flat. So it's these 5 plant ingredients in synergy that make each ingredient 18 times more effective in the body. So what's incredible about these 5 plant ingredients, that if you were to go buy them individually, I think it's about $200 to $250 a month to take these, a good product, right? A good turmeric. You want to make sure that you're filling your body with those proper, ingredients, because a lot of them can be toxic to the body. Over $250 to buy these individually. So when you're taking Protandim as a blend, it's really reducing the cost of each individual ingredient and increasing the effectiveness in the body. So who's talking about Protandim? What I love about this product is that there are over 26 peer-reviewed studies on PubMed.gov, and we have over 15 different universities and industries. Well, not only industries, the pharmaceutical industry is studying Nrf2 activation, but specifically our product Protandim has over 26 peer-reviewed studies. And these universities across the world are funding their own studies on our product. Now, what's very unique about this, if you know the supplement world, is that most companies have to fund and research their own product. Well, we have companies coming to us and universities coming to us saying, look, we know there's something incredible here about your product. We want to research and fund our own studies. It's very unique and exciting. So I've already covered the National Institute of Aging, how this product is proven to extend life by 7%. But to dive a little bit further into this study, the National Institute of Aging started with pretty much every top anti-aging supplement and did a comparative study. And it showed at the end of this study that our Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer was proven to be the most potential to expand life by 7%. So it's pretty powerful. And we definitely are excited to connect you with that study. It's pretty awesome that when you're sharing this product, you can tell people this is proven to extend life. It's pretty powerful. So we're going to switch gears and dive into mitochondrial dysfunction. Now, most of you probably think, oh my gosh, this is like biology class all over, but the mitochondria of our cell are very important regarding cellular health. And mitochondria is what converts food into cellular energy, or ATP. Now, Time Magazine did an entire article on mitochondrial dysfunction. I know if you turn on like ABC News or any of the top doctors that are on the news, they're talking about mitochondrial dysfunction in the cell and how this affects aging. Now, here to the right, you can see some of the diseases that are linked to mitochondrial dysfunction, things like cancer and autism, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. All of these things are linked to the cellular malfunction in the body. So what is our top solution for mitochondrial dysfunction? Well, Protandim Nerf1 Synergizer is clinically proven to increase our mitochondrial production and to support healthy mitochondria. If you see here down at the bottom, the 5 plant ingredients inside of this blend are some of the top anti-aging supplements in the world. And this product is clinically proven to improve cognitive brain function, health circulation, all of these things that our body needs to produce on a cellular level is very important. So Protandim Nerf1 and Nerf2 are best used in conjunction together. And I always like to say it's like a 1-2 punch for cellular health. So our top solution altogether, I mean, I know it's so interesting because as I'm talking to people, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm already on like 5 to 10 different supplements. Why would I switch those out for the Vitality Stack? Well, here the Vitality Stack really focuses on all of the different issues in the body. You know, we're reducing oxidative stress, repairing mitochondrial dysfunction. And then the 2 other products in this blend, in this stack are the probiotic and the Omega Plus. I'm not going to get into too many specifics about the probiotic, but we have a BioTrack technology, which is very incredible because it's about an 85% absorption into the lower intestine. And it's really all about the delivery system. So if you're interested in hearing more, you know, connect with Jan. She can connect you with the specific information on this product. And then also our Omega Plus product is really incredible. It's very pure. You can actually trace the omega as it's coming from as they're harvesting it from the boat. And the issue with many omega products on the market is a lot of them are rancid, and a lot of them actually increase oxidative stress and inflammation because they're not being harvested properly, and it's just really not the best quality. So all of our products are incredible. We have an NSF certification, which is basically a gold standard of purity and quality regarding this Vitality Stack. So it's very exciting. And then the last product we're going to go over is the Axio Smart Energy. This is actually one of my favorite products. We call it an energy drink, but I like to call it a brain food. And it's basically Nerf2 activation for the brain. It's improving mental clarity, brain function, enhancing our neurotransmitter function. It's reducing brain fog and mental fatigue. I know for a long time around 2 and 3 o'clock, I was having that, you know, that energy crash, not being able to really make it throughout the day. Well, what I love about this product is that it's very, very pure and clean, no artificial sweeteners, non-GMO, very, very important, you know, to introduce into our children's diet. I know I have to personally hide this product in our house because they want to drink 2 or 3 a day. So it's very safe for children as well. And we are having incredible results in the autism community in pretty much every issue that has to do with the brain. But specifically here, I love this graph. It shows before and after Nerf2 and Axio. I actually know this child. This is 2 months into taking Protandim Nerf2 and Axio. And you can see here on the right-hand side just the difference in writing. And it's really all about unlocking your brain's potential and being able to support that on a cellular level. So I'm going to end this informational overview and turn it over to Jan. I know that she's going to have Holly share her story and how she found the information, but we want to invite you into our Facebook group. We have, you know, much of the science posted in there, and you're able to get support and find out, ask questions in this group. So we want to invite you into this group, but I'm going to turn it back over to Holly and Jan. And thanks so much for tuning in with us tonight. We look forward to answering any questions that you might have after watching this presentation.
All right, Jenny, thank you so much. It's so informative and so amazing. I hope that everybody really kind of took that in, but I'm sure that you'll definitely have questions. So of course I'm here to help with that. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to add that I have found really amazing about the fish oil supplement is it does not taste like fish. Like it's the oh my gosh, my dogs. It's like they never do this unless I'm trying to do something. Um, but anyway, it amazes me because you don't get that backlash later on in the day, which every other fish oil supplement I've ever tried has caused that. So that I thought was something to mention. And also, I agree with Jenny that the Life Activated group is an excellent place to start if you're interested in looking at other people's testimonies and also just to research more on the products and see some of these studies. So I'm happy to point you in that direction of the group and answer any questions that you have. And I really wanted you to hear just a few minutes from my sweet friend Holly. She actually has a similar story to me, and that is how I heard about this product, was her great results with it. So I wanted to just hand it over to her so she could just give you a few minutes of her story.
Yeah. So basically, I had similar issues like Jan. I have Lyme disease as well. Since starting these products, though, several of those, my Lyme markers have gone into remission, which is wonderful. I also heard from mold toxicity. We lived in a moldy home and my health really declined till we found out about that. Epstein-Barr virus was also a part of my health journey, and a lot of GI dysfunction, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I ended up having like a severely leaky gut. I have celiac disease and Hashimoto's, and so I actually developed over 100 food sensitivities, which is completely terrible. My stomach hurt all the time. My joints hurt. I had headaches all the time. The fatigue was immense. Like I had a very, very hard time getting through the day. And I have 3 kids. And so I just couldn't keep up with them. My husband basically had to take over a lot of times. And so when I learned about this, I had already been doing turmeric, milk thistle, ashwagandha, a lot of the same supplements in these products. So I thought to myself, I don't need these products because I'm already taking it. And so it was, I had to learn that, no, this is more powerful because of the blend. And I thought, I have nothing to lose. I've tried it all. I was already eating very, very, healthy and clean, seeing a functional medicine doctor, taking a lot of supplements. We had done, a lot of things. So I tried it, and I have been on the product for about 9 months. And I literally, my friends, my family, they say, Holly, like the old you is back. I was chronically ill for 4.5, 5 years, and it was horrible. And I literally am back at the gym. I can get through my day. Fabulous. I haven't had to take a nap in months. I no longer have constant sore throat, ear pain. The joint pain has like so lowered. It's like incredible. No longer have night sweats. I can sleep through the night most nights, which before years went by before I could sleep through the night. I literally could go on and on. I know we only have a couple minutes, but through that, my husband and my kids started taking it too, and they each have good testimonies with this too. They did not have Lyme or any chronic illness, but my husband has a lot of back pain. He's in construction, and my son had a lot of like horrible allergies, and those things have turned around for them too. So it's a wonderful, wonderful product. So I got really on fire and wanted to share, and it's been a blessing because I've been able to share it with Jan, and she's benefiting, and it's wonderful. And we just have a heart to share it with people, so you guys can benefit too. So.
I just love your story. It's so inspiring to me. I have seen so some pretty significant improvements, but obviously I have a ways to go. And just hearing everything that you say, it's really, really amazing. And I'm just so incredibly grateful for you and for this product and for Jenny and for everybody who tuned in tonight, because I really think this could impact your life and your family's life and your friends. This is something that could help a lot of people. So I appreciate it. All right, and we can close this up tonight. And I just want everybody to know that you can reach out to any of us, answer questions, and we are here for you and here to help.
Thanks for sharing, Jan. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Thanks, Jenny.